in the context of the current debate about southern states getting a raw deal, given the way and manner in which our country is growing, North India, the distribution of resources. What is this debate really all about, sir? Is it more about politics and sentiment, or do you see that there is some point that is in favor of the arguments that are coming from the south, that the south of India is getting a raw deal?
Well, there is first a fiscal dimension to this and a political dimension. The fiscal dimension is this, that historically there has been a practice of distributing part of the central pool of taxes across states. There is a finance commission appointed every 5 years, which decides what proportion of the central tax pool must be given to the states, and second, how that must be distributed across states. Now, if you take states, rich states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, for every rupee they contribute to the central tax pool, they get back less than a rupee. On the other hand, poorer states like Bihar and Jharkhand, they get back more than a rupee when they contribute. For every rupee they contribute to the central tax pool, they get back more than a rupee. Such cross-subsidization is inevitable, indeed necessary, in a large and diverse country like ours. It happens in most federations. It happens perhaps more markedly in our country. And it's been an accepted principle, that cross-subsidization from richer states to poorer states. But the question today is that, are we hitting the limits of that cross-subsidization? Are southern states contributing? Are they anguished or cut up about how much they have to cross-subsidize? That's the fiscal dimension. The political dimension is this, that in 2 years from now, in 2026, we are up for a delimitation of parliament seats. Today, a South Indian has a bigger representation in the parliament than a North Indian, on a ballpark estimate. And if delimitation is done, that will be equalized, which means that South Indian states will lose parliament seats relative to North Indian states. What that means is that political power will shift partly from South India to North India. So what will happen then is a double whammy for the South, that even as they're losing political clout, they have to continue to subsidize the rest of the country. I hope that we can resolve this amicably, because this is one country. We need to be a strong country. We need the South to grow stronger. We need the North to catch up and, in fact, be equal to South. So some enlightened political leadership will be necessary, both at the central level and the state level, to resolve this issue.
If you were asked to propose a solution, what would you propose, sir?
You're putting me in the box. I'm not a politician, first of all. But I would say that there has to be, this delimitation cannot be done abruptly. It's got to be phased out. Okay. Second, there has to be some end dates put for cross-subsidization, how much cross-subsidization will happen. Okay, so that India is one country, and we want, prosperity to be evenly distributed. But I think this has to come about through some formula-based adjustments, both on the fiscal dimension and on the political dimension.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.